Alright, you guys, here's the second problem from the homework, problem number 27. And this is one of the longer factoring by grouping problems. You got to first split this to find your groups. I mean, you can see right now they definitely don't have any common factors. So the way we're going to do it, we're going to split them into two groups. We're going to find the greatest common factor of each group. So let's start on the right side. That'll be a little easier in this case. I see 4 and 8, and then p and nothing, so they're not going to share a p, but they do share a factor with 4 and 8. The greatest common factor of 4 and 8 is just 4. 2 is also a common factor, but it's not the greatest. So when we factor it out, we should get p minus 2 plus all of this. And this is a little tricky, but remember when you're dealing with variables, the smaller exponent of the two variables is always the greatest common factor. So p squared is the greatest common factor, which means when I factor out of p cubed, I'll just get p left. And when I factor out of 2p squared, well, I factored out p squared, so there's just 2 left, right? And you know you've done the problem right if these two things are the same, or if they're inverses of each other. Like if this was p minus 2 and this was 2 minus p, you're still right. But if you get something, that doesn't have a p and a 2 in one of these, then you know you've made a mistake, and you should go back through and just double check to make sure you found the true greatest common factor. And now that we've done this, you know how to do these kinds of problems. We factor out these two groups, p minus 2, and if you look at everything else, if you sort of like black these out, you can clearly see it's p squared plus 4, and we just put that in parentheses. Now, I do want to help you out with the negatives, because I know some people are struggling with that. So let's just go back and change this problem really quickly. Let's say that instead of our p minus 2 in each term, that one of them actually said 2 minus p. And this one, if it said 2 minus p, we want to change, right? We want to change so that it matches. And I like changing the first. It doesn't actually matter which one you do change. I always just like to do the first one. So let's change this to 2 minus p. And the way we do that, we always factor out a negative. And we do that by just making the outside negative. So negative 1 times p squared is just negative p squared. And now, think about it. If you changed each of these, if you flip the signs, this would be negative p plus 2. But there's a better way to say that. And that's the way it's written over here. 2 minus p. Don't you agree? The p has a negative, the 2 has a positive. Still the same. Sorry about that weird announcement. Now that I have you back, this is just 2 minus p in both, and you know how to do the rest. Be slightly different answer than the last time, but same basic result. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me via email or the class website. And best of luck tonight.